event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Thank you for carrying this area over. As you can see, these legs are not so stable. I don't really want to go wandering off as far as we can spare. But at least all the officers... That was a pain in the ass to do. I was practically biting on my fingers.
General Chop, what's happened to make you run all the way here?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Great. Please, follow me.
Is it gonna be that damn guy with the
Let's
bandana?
go see what's going on.
I need more than a conversation. Break through here this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it, reveal it. My hands get dirty. Shove it, it rains again, my lord. It's once but a day, it turns out so best thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock, we're big as stone. Together you will be alone. Come on.
Well, if it isn't the next day where I actually, I haven't slept at all. I literally closed my eyes last night and kept opening and closing my eyes, and an hour passes. That just kept happening. So, you know, I'm going off my day, practically no sleep. And yeah, you're gonna get me at like no brain power for like this entire session. And probably gonna be making my words not make sense at times. So hopefully there won't be too much of me having to talk, because I feel my brain going too slow for that. Why is Give Change here? Of all of them, why is Give Change there? Hello, you two. It all took place just ahead of us. Who knew there would be so many onlookers already? How are they doing? Those two young officers just went up ahead. They're both so young, I don't know if they can get things sorted. Anyway, you two can just go check it out yourselves. I know that I'm expecting my dad to come back with like some groceries that I need to help with. And also, you know, dinner time, of course. So hopefully after dinner I'll get some energy in me. It's already like 5 in the afternoon and I'm just, struggling.
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. It's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
No, I didn't do anything. Give Change didn't do anything bad.
Hold on. Belle, isn't that Bang Boo Give Change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just 1 or 2 of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
My name is Give Change. I work at the convenience store. My head was... Hurry up. My head was spinning when I walked past the truck just now. I stopped to take a break. Suddenly I heard a loud noise, then the door was open, and the ducks flew out.
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out!
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked? Officers, there's been tons of Bangbu committed crimes in the city lately.
Really?
You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bangbu to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
Why are Bang-Boos committing crimes?
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
Somewhere not far away from the crowd.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
Alright, today's Thursday, alright.
I don't think Give Change is the culprit. We've dealt with the Bangbu at the convenience store quite a bit, and they've always been honest.
But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened. So it's hard to explain. Oh, seems like people are leaving. Have Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi resolved everything? Let's go see what's going on.
Poor Give Change will actually be arrested. That would be terrible if that happened. See, this girl, like, I'm trying to, like... She's got, obviously, robotic legs. How much of her... I think it's just her legs are robotic. By the looks of it, yeah. Crap, I didn't want to talk to her immediately.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened. Since the crowd left, I assume the case has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
So what's the situation now? We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bangbu's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion. Will that take long?
I'm afraid so. It'll take about 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Belle, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
So, do officers in the Criminal Investigation Department look for things too?
Cases like this would normally be assigned to junior officers, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want the residents to think public security is evading responsibility. And there's something suspicious about this incident, so Qing Yi and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
Thank you both. Then let's get going. We're pretty good at finding things, right, Belle?
Belle, can we talk? What's up? Acting all so mysterious? I need to talk to you about something. When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we've got a very resourceful helper. Know what I'm saying? You mean Fairy? Exactly. Fairy should be able to pinpoint exactly where the ducks are hiding. I've already asked her to mark out any suspicious locations near us. Then we can focus on the place she marked down for us. Suspicious places? There are far too many. There are quite a few places to check out. Since there are 4 of us, how do you feel about splitting up? I'll go with Qingwei. Or Qingyi. It was Qingyi, right? And you can team up with Julian. That should speed things up considerably. Okay. Huh, you think there might be ducks behind this door? Belle, listen. I can definitely hear quacks coming from behind this door. But we were miles away from here. How did you notice this place? I just had a vague feeling. Are you talking about instincts? Sounds like something Chingni would say. The name of the store is Turbo. Ah, so this is Enzo's shop. But he doesn't look to be in, and the door is locked tight. What was that? It seems there was an accident at the intersection. Let's go take a look. What the hell? Oh my, what happened here? That really gave me a fright. I'm a public security officer. Can you tell me what happened here? I don't have a clue. I really don't know. It just suddenly happened so fast. Ma'am, calm down.
Belle, Miss Public Security Officer, allow me to explain. Miss Megan is a customer of mine, and she's here to get her vehicle repaired. When she was about to leave, the car suddenly turned and rammed this poor little bang-boo.
Did the car have a similar issue prior to this incident? Never. I came to get a repair done because its trunk switch wasn't working, and that's the only issue it had. But it just went out of control for some reason. Miss Public Security Officer, please believe me, I absolutely did not break the law. I can attest to that. Its directions were... Enzo's talking. Ugh, idiot. Maybe I should try taking a nap after dinner. Gotta set my brain.
I can attest to that. Its directions were a little off just now. I'll take a look at it immediately.
Who does this Bang Boo belong to?
Don't worry about it. A friend of mine left it here. It should be fine. Probably just a plug-in error caused by impact. I'll fix it up.
Let me give you a hand then.
I almost forgot you know a thing or two about this. Alright, I'll leave that little guy to you.
Of course, I say that I hope that I won't have to speak much, but of course, the day I have to speak much is a day where I haven't slept. No. What happened just now? You were in a car accident. I remember now. I went to grab the tools, then a large white and green metal box suddenly took a turn. It seems that it really is a vehicle malfunction accident like what she and Mr. Enzo said.
Belle, thanks for fixing this little guy for me. But it'll take a little more time to find out what's wrong with the car. Alright, I saw you around my store earlier. Were you looking for me?
I think a duck ran inside your shop.
I see. I'll open the door for you now. Ah, it really is inside the store.
This is great. I found one. Thanks for helping me, Mr. Enzo.
You're welcome. Belle, I heard about the incident Give Change was involved in. I should help out too, but something is strange about Miss Megan's car, and she's very anxious, so I gotta help her out first.
You do what you need to do first.
I'll leave it to you for now then. I'll come and help out after I'm done.
Obtain the wild duck. Hey, I think something was just shaking inside the drink box. It's just a crumpled up ball of paper. Looks to me like the wind just blew it over. I can still make out a few words on the paper. My life is growing duller by the day. Only now do I realize how stupid I was before, and how much I've let you down. Forgive me and come back to me. Okay? Judging by the condition of the paper right now, you have a pretty good idea of how the recipient responded. Despite being a tragedy, there's no use holding on to regrets. People have to take responsibility for their own actions. Since becoming a public security officer, I've witnessed this too many times to count. There are some more words on the back. Oh yeah, let's see. I swear to completely forget about Millennia, Sansa, Eleanor, and Zhaoxia, because you are my true love. Oh, this guy was he was a player. He was a cheater. Is this the person who wrote the letter really apologizing? Why does it feel like they're bragging? Good, at least it's not a tragedy anymore. Correct as you may be, it's best to practice to not snoop into other people's private affairs. We should get down to business. Oh yeah, also one thing to show off.
Nothing to fear.
For
The cunning
now,
hairs are here.
I think I've gotten Nicole's stuff together. You know, I think she's pretty set together very well. Had to finish this one off. I think I like the look of some of this stuff for now, though. I'm not gonna heavily try to, like, grind specifically for the S rank discs, because it's a bit slow right now, even though it's possible. I'm not holding out time for it. What I can do now is actually start, getting 2 more discs, specifically 2 yellow discs, to increase Anby's electro damage.
Ready for combat.
So that's what I'm gonna try to do. It's like I breathe, and I can kind of feel my brain catching back up. I know that sounds weird, but that's how it is as I'm very sleepy. Here you are, Belle. What are you all doing standing here? There's a duck here. Look, it's just underneath the convenience store truck. Well, quick, grab it! It's easy for you to say, Belle. It's hiding so far underneath the truck that I can't reach. Maybe we need to come up with another plan. Try quacking like a duck? Are you trying to sound like a hawk? You know they're the main predators of ducks, right? From what I know about my sister, she's probably trying to mimic some duck-like species. Oh, sorry, I'm useless. Maybe we could get the truck owner to start the car. Maybe the duck will run out if they feel the car moving. Makes sense to me. I'll go find the convenience store owner. You want me to start the engine? No problem. It won't start? Are the cars in this world... What are the cars in this world made out of? Like, what I'm asking is, are the cars in this world electric or not? Because, well, actually, yeah, if they're electric, probably someone has screwed something up. I was gonna say, like, one thing is for certain, you couldn't have made an EMP blast, because if you did that, everything in the whole area would have turned off. But it's definitely, if they're all electric cars, then yeah, they, like, shut them off somehow. They did something. They got some weird power. They just probably go to these cars, throw something on it, press a button, and turns the car off. Anyway. That's unlucky. And now of all times. Strange! There must be something wrong with the truck! It worked just fine this morning! What terrible luck today! Give Change got in trouble, and now our truck's broken down for no reason! Give Change is always with us! If the owner thinks Give Change has done something bad, we will get separated! Don't worry, we'll find all the lost ducks and the officers will get to the bottom of this accident. And you won't get separated. Thank you! But what should we do about the duck under the truck? The best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. Let me handle this. Huh? She just pushes it? Whew, that duck was still stunned. I just went ahead and grabbed it. You have some incredible strength, Chinue. Now that we retrieved this duck, let's look somewhere else. After some searching, you and Wise count your catch, and it seems only one duck is on the loose at that moment. Huh? There's a DM from Fairy. Seems like a biological signal has been located near the back of the parking lot. Let's go take a look. Oh, I was gonna go find the cops, but I guess that's not gonna happen now. You're just chilling. How naive of you. You really think you could just hide here and everything would be just fine. Listen, you may be a fugitive, but it's still not too late to turn things around. I suggest you surrender and turn yourself in. What's going on? No, cut a deal with us so we can still talk it out. Keep resisting, and it'll only get worse. Look, I know you guys are having lots of fun, but I'm gonna pass on this one. Jingwei, we better grab it before it runs away again. Wait, you said she puts it into her sock? Thank you for your hard work. The driver just DM'd others about... The driver just DM'd. Others have also sent back the ducks they found while we were searching. Plus the one we just caught. That's all of them. Awesome. The ducks were all hiding in really obscure spots. It was all thanks to you, noticing those places at all. If I hadn't been with you the whole time, I might have suspected that you were actually the one hiding ducks, or that you had some other way of knowing all the goings around on the neighborhood. She's pretty much busted us here. Jingwei, I know it's supposed to be a compliment, but it came out a bit weird. I'm sorry, I only meant to say that these two could make good public security officers. Now that we found all the ducks, let's get back to the truck. Cool, let's go. Huh, Belle, look over there. Are our headlights flashing? Let's go take a look. Hey, what's happened to our car?
The lights are on. Did you forget to turn them off after you drove the car last time?
Strange. I definitely turned them off. And it was dark when I came back. I'd have noticed if I left the lights on.
Liza opens the car door and tries to turn the lights off.
Huh? What's going on? I can't turn them off.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. The battery's gonna die at this rate. I'd better manually disconnect them for now. Weird. And we had the car service not that long ago. How could it go wrong so soon?
Why does that sound... Why am I saying that? You know she speaks for herself.
Wait, Wise? Is it just me, or does what you just said sound familiar?
What's wrong, Chingy? Something on your mind?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Wise and Belle's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5.
That was my fault, actually. My cell phone was malfunctioning, and it
Oh
distracted
yeah,
me.
her phone did malfunction. It could be some kind of EMP blast, but wouldn't you still see the EMP? And as far as every game I've played, at least, in movies, an EMP blast can be seen. Unless it hit a bunch of towers. Why are the cars connected to the tower, though?
Either way, just don't stare at your phone while walking anymore.
Belle's cell phone malfunctioned before the car accident at Lumina Square? What kind of malfunction?
What kind of malfunction? Well, my cell phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen, but it went back to normal soon after.
I knew it.
Remember, Chingy? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Oh, maybe it's a program through the phone, like they hack into your phone and somehow that if you're messing with your phone, it can disrupt the signal for, like, the cars and shit.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Yeah, because he's programmed.
Wait a sec. Why do you two look so serious all of a sudden?
I think we've finally figured out what's really behind all the recent incidents. For now, let's get the ducks back and see if we can confirm a few things along the way. Meet us near the truck later, and I'll explain everything.
Here you are, Belle. Wise. Thanks for helping me in getting the ducks back.
Juyuan and Chingy told us to wait for them here. Did they come by?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, they were here. The green officer checked on me, and the red one asked me questions, which I don't quite understand.
Oh, yeah. Here's all that happened. They just came and measured the Bang Boo's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
Could you tell us what they asked?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way, since I'd been on the phone during the incident. My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
What? Your cell phone malfunctioned too?
Ah, so it does have to do with your phone.
Something just occurred to me, Belle. Everything that's happened these past few days, could it all be caused by EMP?
Oh my god. We're actually also having like a Watch Dogs moment right now, except you're doing it yourself. Which, I mean, you do it yourself well, you don't actually have control over it. Someone is messing with your phone, making the things happen. So it's like Watch Dogs, but you don't have control over it, it just kind of happened.
You're quite right, Wise.
Zhu Yuan, Qingyi, you're back.
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
I can't say I have. What's that?
I need to get that Watch Dogs Bad Blood DLC, and finish Watch Dogs 1 in general.
When activated, it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment. Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
So you mean this Bang Boo is a victim, just like me? And someone else is at fault?
Yes, we believe that to be the case.
I shouldn't have been so hot-headed. What I said before... Give Change, I'm sorry I misjudged you. You have my sincerest apology.
Don't worry, I'm just relieved to know I won't be separated from my partners.
So, who is the culprit, officers? Have you caught them?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today. So if we check all the passers-by near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
Officer Zhu Yuan, we've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect. We are currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
Immediately. Well done.
Understood. Ah! Officer! The suspect has fled! He's heading toward your location!
Qingyi, come on! We'll stop him!
Jiwan and Qingyi immediately head off to cut off the enemy. We follow them.
Okay.
Stop
It
there!
is the bandana guy! I knew it was gonna be him! Oh, don't throw the cat!
Stop or I'll shoot! Hey!
Oh, that idiot.
This is Zhu Yuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
Copy that!
I'd have thrown it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
A few minutes later, inside the video store. Also, hold on, I gotta mention, Qingyi just has that little bottle that she just throws at somebody. I thought she just picked up a rock. No, she just has that to throw at somebody's head if they're running.
Zhu Yuan and Qingyi have gone into the hollow. While I'm sure they can handle the situation, let's head in too. I wouldn't mind teaching that guy a lesson myself.
Whoa, you're pretty angry.
You almost got into an accident because of him. I won't let him get away with it. Besides, he's caused so much trouble on 6th Street. He needs to be held accountable for what he's done. So whenever you're ready, let's go.
I'm actually interested, I am very interested to see how this cutscene plays out on Wise's side. You know, when you're playing as Wise. Because you wouldn't get, I just feel like Belle is the better protagonist of the game. which is kind of just how it's been for Hoyoverse games. A female protagonist always fits better for their games. Like, I've said it before in Genshin Impact, it's better for Ether to be the villain, because he looks better that way. And Stell just is kind of better. Well, I don't know, I guess I can't say too much for Honkai Star Rail, because at least for Genshin and for this game, you see both the siblings, so you know, you can kind of like figure out which is better, because you can just look it up. And yeah, I could just look up like Kayla's cutscenes in Honkai Star Rail, but it's like, I don't know. For this game, in Genshin Impact, I can at least say it is better to be the female protagonist, because the story just, it looks better that way.
Just remember to keep your distance from the officers while we're in the hollow. They are on the job after all.
Belle, if you're ready, we can head out. Besides paying attention to Belle's safety, also keep an eye out for anything that can help Juyuan and Qingli. Like I said before, I don't read Fairy's dialogue. I really actually don't like Fairy. Fairy, security officers can't use force recklessly when apprehending suspects, let alone shoot them. Speaking of which, a hall might be a good place to catch such a slippery person. Ooh.
Huh?
May have a specific
something the
main
matter?
move himself. Well, shit, let's check her out right quick. She's literally going to be up on the next banner. Ooh, she's all about crit rate. What the hell? Ooh. Oh yeah, I like that. Is she reloading? She is reloading, but why? Why do you have to keep reloading? Quick reload, oh my god. I'm kind of like trying to see if she would be like useful to like pull for. I might still pull on her banner to get a couple Nicoles, I'm not sure. I'm missing something. Ah, right. This. Shoot buckshots. This is supposed to be a shotgun? This does not look like a shotgun. The explosion deal massive damage. Doesn't say anything about pulling something in, though. And this is something for a cop? Yeah. I mean, she's the only other Ether character in a game. She's gonna be punching, kicking, and shooting. Damn.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Interesting.
Huh?
Nothing to ready for standing by. Need something? My services are expensive. Time to make some money.
Well, I can't swap you, little guy. Wow.
The heat signature is moving west. The precinct's carrot won't last forever. If we act fast, we can catch the suspect before he gets away.
Yeah, let's keep going.
'Cause every night I will save your life.